the college football season, it appears, starts earlier and earlier every year, and then the games get more and more intense right out of the gate. I know the Week 0 game between Northwestern and Nebraska in Ireland got a lot of people's attention because it was really, it was the only game on the map in a way, with all due respect to other teams that played each other. Two Big Ten teams playing each other in Ireland. And then now, last night, I mean, the NFL season starts on a Thursday night, and now the college football season is kind of taken over the Thursday night before the NFL season Thursday night.
I love it.
I don't recall. It used to be just a bunch of teams and, in the if you will, lower echelons of the FBS world or the Division I world, as it used to be called. Now you got like another Big Ten game last night between Penn State and Purdue, and then the backyard brawl, the first big game in the history of Acrisure Stadium, between Pitt, one of Desmond Howard's Final Four teams, and West Virginia. And last night, the intensity was like late season, mid-season. It was lit between both games. You had a pick 6 in one. You had a puke 6 in another. You had a targeting call. You had a coach who didn't go for it on 4th and 1 late in the game, up 7 right around midfield. You had a lot of action that is causing a lot of nails to be bit down to the cuticles. And it was awesome to see last night. I mean, West Virginia and Pittsburgh, a blood sport rivalry, the backyard brawl coming down to what it came down to. And then, with all due respect to you, sir, Penn State, I was rooting for the Boilermakers last night.
I know you were. And I was a little worried.
Their clock management was way off, and it was just...
They scored way too fast at the end. They left a whole minute. Also, backyard brawl, Rich. 2 teams with quarterbacks transferred in.
Yep.
JT Daniels goes from USC to Georgia, now to West Virginia, had a great game for the Mountaineers. And Keaton Slovis, who was USC's quarterback. They were teammates at USC, JT Daniels and Slovis, and now he's at Pitt. It was awesome. Football is so back. It was such a great night. Nice kickoff to the weekend.
And it was the first time in, I think, 11 years those two teams had met. And, like, growing up, that backyard brawl was...
Why?
You know, it all comes down to money with these teams,
Talk
right?
to the president.
Money? I mean, who...
I don't know why.
I mean, you would
that
assume...
stadium was lit last
it stopped
night.
when Pitt went to the ACC.
Pitt went to the ACC.
Well,
but
how about we get that back together
I
again?
think it's
And by the way,
mandatory.
to schedule it right out of the
gate. Perfect start.
Well, it's perfect for us. I don't know if
for
it's
us. I don't know, West Virginia and Pitt fans.
I know, like you're putting seasons on the line right there.
Coach
Desmond Howard thinks Pitt would make the Final Four.
Yeah.
That would not happen even if they did go through the ACC undefeated with that one loss potentially.
They'd have to win the ACC championship, but yeah, I see your point.
And Coach Narduzzi lost his. It's a funny thing about coaches. You can win a game, and he was talking to Scott Van Pelt after the game.
He was yelling.
First of all, he was mad because someone at ESPN said West Virginia was going to have an advantage fans-wise.
75%. He was so mad.
He was heated about that. So and Scott was like, "Hey, I got nothing to do with this."
Like, I didn't make the prediction.
But then he's like, "How long are you going to give yourself to celebrate?" He goes, "The players will get 24 hours, 12 hours. I'm going to get 0 minutes. I'm already mad." It's like these coaches just don't allow themselves, Rich, to even enjoy just the tiniest bit of victory,
that's why some of them burn out.
That's
but
the gig, man. Yeah.
Anyway, great start to the college football season, to say the least.